Good afternoon. Sorry, we had technical difficulties there. Good afternoon. Um, Wanted to take this opportunity to try to educate my my clients and people that are tuning in. My sole job as a realtor is to not only to help you to buy or sell your home, but make sure you know all the things that you need to do along the way. So this session is basically set up so that you can learn, you can share some things that you know and you've learned along the way, and to ask questions. If you have any questions, um, please you can enter them in as we go along, or I will try to answer them on the next broadcast. Once again, thank you for tuning in. So today's topic is what's going on in the market uh, in respect to the Bay Area. Now, when you listen to the national news, they're talking about interest rates rising and prices dropping dramatically. What's dramatically? Means different things to different people. Is it like what happened in 2008, or does it mean a variation of that? In 2008, there was predatory lenders that were lending basically to anybody who wanted to buy a home, whether they were really qualified or not. They qualified them by providing them interest-only loans, which ballooned after 5 years, which means that 5 years that their monthly mortgage is going to go up to the actual monthly rate, and they couldn't afford it. So a lot of those folks lost their homes. What's going to happen, how this is going to shake out over time, who knows? But if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in the next couple months or in the near future, then what I would like you to do is also take into consideration what's going on in your local market. Now, obviously, the economy plays into what you're going to do or not as well. But take a look at your local market and understand what's going on there, because that's going to dictate what you're going to get for your home or what the price you're going to need to pay for a home in that area. So let's take a look at what's happening in the counties. So we're going to talk today about the last 3 months, July through August. Well, in Marin County, they actually increased in price by 27,000. Solano County, they had a decrease in price over those 3 months, $1,600, and Napa had the highest decrease at 165,000. So you can see there's a drastic difference in what is just in the counties. The rest of the counties were moderate, less than $100,000, and most within 50 to 75,000. List to ask. Amazingly enough, there's still 3 counties with a strong list to ask. San Francisco being the highest, 3 to 4% over asking in that 3 month period. Alameda was a strong second, and in August they were at 2.5%. The rest of the counties were just a hair shy of 100%, all at 99% list to ask price. So you can see there's different variations. Days on the market from July through August in all the counties varied, 7 to 8 days total. Now, if you look at the cities, the days on the market were 50% of the homes in the city sold under 30 days. And then, as you know, there's homes that stay out on the market longer, 60, 90 days. So what would be a reason why they're staying on the market? Well, when we do our comps, or if we're providing you information so you know where to list your home or sell at, comparable sales, that's what that means. When we do the comps, we used to do them at 6 months. So we would go back 6 months to see what the price ranges were for a particular area. Well, at the beginning of the year, that changed. and we started looking at 3 months. And today we're looking at 30 to 45 days. So the time has decreased. So some sellers might, or I noticed that some sellers are putting their home on the market and listing it for what their neighbor did or got, 4 or 5 months ago. And that price has changed since then. Or they're trying to compare their home with a home that is updated and theirs is not. So there's different reasons for that. But long story short, there's an opportunity out there for people to buy and sell. Now, I have people, investors and buyers alike, that say, I want a deal. What's the deal? What's a deal mean? What's a deal to me is different what a deal means to you. So let's say you're going out to buy a car and you see this car you love and it's $15,000. Is the salesperson, and you want to pay $14,500 for it? Is the salesperson going to say, "Oh, I like you guys so much. I'm going to sell you. I know it's listed at 15, but I'm going to sell it to you at 14 and a half." No. If you want to pay 14 and a half, then you have to negotiate that price with the salesperson. So buying a home is no different. I can't tell you or try to guess what you feel is a good deal. The only way that you're going to do that is take a step and make an offer on a property. My job as a realtor to help you get to where you want to be, to show you, to try to negotiate that deficiency. There's opportunities out there today to do that. And so let's talk about interest rates for a minute. So over the last 50 years, interest rates have gone up and down. They've been as high as 16+%, and they've been as low as 2%. From 2006 to 2021, that was the longest drop in those 50 years in interest rate. It went from 6.5% to almost just under 3%. 2%. Those interest rates have never, ever been in the 50 years, ever been that low. Interest rates rise and fall constantly. So those of you who are worried about interest rates, there's ways to adjust that. If you have money for down payment and so forth, you can buy down your interest rate. If you buy it down for a year or two, it's likely that the interest rate will drop during that time, and then you can refinance. So there's things that you can do to maximize what you get, buying and selling a home. If you're selling a home, you need to make sure that it's priced properly so that it sells quickly. But those are other things that we're going to get into more specifically in the weeks to follow. So remember, this is a weekly event. I'm going to have different topics, which we will put on my Facebook page. I encourage you to try to attend or listen to it afterwards, because I think you'll find it very informative. I thank you for your time today. You can contact me on my website, michaelwsmithhomes.com. You can call or email me directly, mwsmith24@gmail.com, or my phone number is 925-570-5130. Once again, thank you very much for your time. Take care.